Hey, where is my stuff? My room is empty. What did you do with it? Hey! I know you saw my messages. Are you the one who did this, Isabel?
Shut up. You just yap and yap and yap like a dog. I was in a good mood just now, too.
Just answer me. Where are you guys? My dad's car isn't here.
Huh? Us? We're going out to eat right now. Me, Mommy, and Daddy. The whole family's here. We're celebrating me moving on to high school.
Oh, I see.
What's that? You weren't invited? You were left behind to eat all alone at home? Aw, poor you. Well, I guess it makes sense, because today we're celebrating as a family. And my dad's ex-wife's daughter isn't family. It's just how things are, right?
That's enough. More importantly, where did you put my stuff? Where did you hide it? Give it back!
I'm not returning it. It's not even in the house anymore. Because tomorrow you won't be in the house anymore either. I can't fit all of my mom's and my clothes and accessories and stuff in my room. So I had to tear your room down to make room for a new closet. And since we were talking about kicking you out...
What the hell? What do you mean?
You can't figure it out? God, you're dumb. We don't need you in the house. You walk around my house shamelessly even though you're a stranger. Aren't you embarrassed?
I'm not staying or anything. This was my house to begin with. My mom died, and then you all immediately rolled in and started living here. My dad's mistress and his stepchild.
So what? My mom and dad are already married. And the three of us are a happy family. My daddy, the president of a huge company, my beautiful mommy, and me. It's really annoying having some outsider here. We don't need some stranger's kid hanging around, so why don't you just get out already? Then we can be the perfect family.
I have every intention of leaving this house eventually. But my junior year in high school isn't exactly a great time. So, again, for the last time, where did you put my stuff? Did you throw it all away?
Daddy said it might be good to send it to your granddad's house for the time being. So I sent it there for you. You should be grateful I didn't just throw it away.
My granddad's. I haven't seen him since I was little. I haven't spoken to him in forever. I guess I have no chance but to count on him, though.
Daddy said he'd send you the address later. Sorry, I get disgusted whenever there's a lot of garbage in the house. So please leave by tomorrow.
Seriously, enough already. And my dad, too, marrying the woman he cheated with as soon as my mom died. I don't need that nasty woman or you in my life. I'll go to my granddad's house or wherever. So help yourself to the house.
Ah, I see. Well then, why don't you spend the rest of your life taking care of your grandpa? You probably aren't capable of doing much else. I'm going to follow in my daddy's footsteps and become the company president. I've got life on easy mode. If you have trouble finding a job, I can hire you. I'll put you to work cleaning toilets for the rest of your life. Okay then, bye-bye! Hey, it's been ages. Wait, what's your name again? Oh, that's right, Sarah. How have you been?
Look who it is, Isabel. I'm good. What do you care?
Because I'm in a great mood today. And I was thinking I'd share how gloriously my life is going to the sad sack living at her granddad's.
Wow, you're as annoying as ever. You must have a lot of time on your hands.
I'm in college now. I've joined clubs and made friends. And I hang out with them every day and go to parties. And I have a handsome boyfriend now. We're going on a trip together soon. It's great, isn't it?
Wow, yeah, amazing.
When I tell people I'm the daughter of the company president, people take extra care of me. They buy me drinks and start hanging around with me. Guys start hitting on me even though I have a boyfriend. It's almost too much.
Wow.
But by doing this, I'm establishing my future status as a female company president. I'm definitely going to be living rich and comfortable for the rest of my life. Life is so easy. It's the best.
What? What are you talking about? That's just not true. I'm the one who's inheriting the company.
Oh, what are you talking about? Did you get a head injury or something? Daddy picked me as his successor. Are you still under the impression that you're part of the family or something? You may be Daddy's child, but you're not family. I won't let some outsider get in my way.
No. I was going to talk to you about this after you graduated college, but I'll tell you now, since you made an effort to reach out to me.
Oh yeah? Out with it then.
I was talking with my granddad. You know what he told me about that company that my dad runs? It's actually my granddad's company. Dad was promoted to president after he married my mom. It seems he's completely forgotten that, though.
Well, so what? I don't see how any of that matters.
Do you really not get it? In other words, my mother's family owns the company. And being my mother's daughter, I'm inheriting it. My granddad decided.
What? I don't understand. Why would it be your granddad's decision? He's got nothing to do with the company now. My daddy is president now, and he decided that I would inherit. I'm the successor.
I get that you might not want to hear this, but... Hey, what did my dad buy you recently?
What? What do you mean?
You used to brag about getting presents all the time, remember? On your birthdays, on Christmas, as a reward for good grades, or on holidays, or even on any ordinary day. You said you got a lot of expensive things. And you said you bet no one had ever gotten anything like that for me.
What's your point?
But recently, he's not been buying anything for you, has he? On the contrary, your allowance has actually decreased, hasn't it?
What? How do you know that?
Well, Dad was fired from the company.
Huh?
After you kicked me out and I went to my granddad's house, I told my grandparents all about what you guys did to me. He was not happy with my dad at all. And before I knew it, he had handled it. He relieved my dad of his position as president, demoted him, and eventually fired him. It seems he was embezzling money in order to support you guys. So he wasn't given any severance.
Huh? Huh? I don't understand. Nothing you're saying makes sense.
I'm only telling the truth. My dad's working a part-time job now. No respectable company wants to hire him. He didn't want you or your mother to find out. He's trying desperately to keep the same standard of living. The other day, I saw him cleaning at the supermarket. His face went white as a sheet when he saw me. He gave me $40 to not tell anyone.
You're lying. He's the president of the company. There's no way he was fired.
If you don't want to believe me, then don't. But as I said, I'm the heir to the company. I won't even hire you, let alone make you president.
You liar. That's not possible. I'm the heir, not you.
Listen, I'm studying law and economics in school. At the same time, I'm being trained to be the successor by my granddad and other company executives. After college, I'm going to work at another company from the same industry to get some experience. I've been doing all this, striving to become a worthy successor. And you? What are you doing? You went to college using the money your father earned from his part-time job. And now you're... what? Going to clubs and parties, vacationing with your boyfriend? living an easy life and not studying enough. How can you sit there all smug and say you're going to inherit the company? You crack me up.
Shut up! You talk big for some stranger. I am the successor. I will become the president of Daddy's company.
I guess you haven't been listening. You really don't have any brains at all. That company is not your daddy's company. It's my granddad's, my mom's dad. And he named me as the successor. You will never be the president.
But, Daddy...
Your daddy has already lost his position. You aren't the president's daughter now. You're the daughter of a middle-aged man with a part-time job. Can't you understand that? How can a stranger's child claim to be the successor? It's time to see where you really stand. You're a shallow, lazy ignoramus, just like your parents.
Why? How can this be? How can I not be president? How can you be the successor? You're just some stranger. You've got to be kidding me.
You can cry about it all you like, but you can't change reality. Maybe you should start worrying about what you can actually do with your life, instead of worrying about whether you can become president or not.
What?
Because before long, your daddy is going to be broke. And he's still living with a woman whose only skill is to waste money. He has a college student who plays around while her parents pay all her tuition and living expenses. He's not getting any younger, and it's only a matter of time before his body starts to give out on him. When that happens, what will you do? Will you get a scholarship and start working part-time? Will you abandon your father? No matter what you do, you can't play around anymore. Will you be able to handle that, after always being able to do what you want for so long?
No. Oh God, what am I going to do?
Well, you could revise your life plan for the future. I'm a stranger, so it doesn't concern me. All right then, this conversation is over.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
All the stuff up until now. How do I say this? I'm sorry. I've really thought about what I've done. So, can you just hear me out for a second? Because, you're my sister, after all.
What?
What?
Sister? Who? We don't have that kind of relationship. A stranger shouldn't act like they're one of the family, should they? You disgust me, honestly.
Oh.
Maybe you think you're flattering me, but you're having the opposite effect. You won't get any support from me. Well then, I'm busy, so good luck with life. Goodbye. After that, I got a lot of calls from Isabel and my dad. It was annoying, so I immediately blocked them. My dad's new wife found out about how he was fired from his job, and they began having difficulties. They divorced and fought over alimony, and completely neglected Isabel. Isabel's lost all her income, and she no longer had enough for living and tuition expenses. At first, she sold her clothes and accessories and things and covered the costs with that. But naturally, there was a limit to that as well. She started messing with her mother's things, and then fights broke out between them. In the end, Isabel was thrown out of the house. She quit college and started working in clubs and places like that. Her mother disappeared, and our father gave up the house. I heard no one knows where he is now. A miserable end for a family of plebs. My mother is probably stunned as well, looking down from heaven. Afterwards, I did exactly as planned and worked full-time at a different company in the same industry after I graduated college. I'm devoting myself to my work as I learn more, and I'm living every day to the fullest. I have to repay my grandparents for sending me to college. So, I'm going to continue to work diligently to become an excellent successor to the company.
Hey Sam, I can't believe what you did.
Hey Violet, what's up? Why are you so pissed?
Pissed? You missed my dad's burial, Sam. I can't believe you could do that to me.
Oh, Violet, I'm so sorry. The company's board meeting took way longer than expected. I couldn't even concentrate. Everyone noticed something was wrong with me.
Cut the crap, Sam. Why are you lying? There was no meeting.
Violet, come on, you're at it again, just assuming things. We've been having issues because you just stopped trusting me. You simply just make up things. If I didn't love you, I would have left a long time ago, and you know that.
Don't give me that nonsense. Why would I trust you when you keep lying? You weren't at any meeting, I know it. Stop lying, please.
You're frustrating me, Violet. One day you might push me to the wall, and I'll give up on you. Be careful.
Oh, are you done blabbling? Watch this video and explain. So, who's the liar now?
I went to a friend's 2-year marriage anniversary. I'm sorry, I messed up, okay?
Seriously, Sam? You chose a friend's celebration over my dad's burial? How could you do that to someone you claim to be in love with?
I don't like burials, Violet. I knew you'd cry, and I didn't want to see you cry.
Oh, so you prefer to dance and pop bottles like I saw in the video?
There's no excuse for what I did. I apologize. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
You better. This is unacceptable, Sam. You've hurt and disappointed me.
I know, Violet. I messed up, and I'm sorry. I will do anything to make it right.
You should have at least warned your friends not to post anything on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I should have. I'll talk to them. I messed up, Violet, and I'm really sorry.
Stop apologizing, please. Apologies won't bring back my dad, Sam. You need to think about your priorities.
You're right, Violet. I will do better. I promise. It won't happen again.
Just don't let this happen again, Sam. When I needed you the most, you weren't there.
I know, Violet. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Hey, it's 2 hours before the will reading. When are you coming home, so we can drive to the family's house together?
As much as it hurts me to say this, I won't be able to make it to the will reading. I'm sorry.
Again? What's your excuse this time? Are you going to another party?
I have a meeting at 5 p.m., exactly when the will reading starts.
Sam, you could have requested to be absent from the meeting.
I can only do that for something important.
Isn't the will reading important? What are you saying, for goodness sake?
Stop it, okay? You're doing it again, Violet.
Doing what?
Nagging and refusing to be understanding. You've changed a lot, and it's heartbreaking. Why is it becoming too difficult for you to understand this?
You're the one at fault here, Sam, not me.
Let's stop going back and forth. I'm done arguing. Just come home immediately after the will reading on time. You know you have to make dinner.
How can you talk about food when today is such an important day for me?
That shouldn't stop you from being a good wife. I work and provide for the family. Eating good food is also important.
I work and provide too. I'm not in the mood to argue, and I won't be coming home. I'm staying at my aunt's house. You can get something outside to eat.
You have a duty as a wife, Violet. You cannot neglect that.
Duty? I can't believe you're talking about duty when I'm going through this.
I have a meeting, Violet. I can't change that. How do you expect me to present this as a cogent reason?
So, your precious meeting is more important than being there for your wife when she needs you the most?
It's not about importance. I can't just cancel a meeting, and I was hoping you would understand.
You know what, Sam? Just go to your meeting and have your dinner. I need some space.
Violet, you're being unreasonable, and you know it.
And you're being heartless. I need time away from you. Leave me alone.
Hey, I've been home for the past 3 hours, but you're not home yet? I closed earlier than usual. Where are you?
Why are you in such a hurry to see me?
I genuinely wanted to know how the will reading went, and you're my wife. Don't forget that.
Alright. My dad left his company, 2 mansions, and about $1 million for me.
I just want to know, Violet.
Sam, hold on. I haven't even thought about what to do with the money.
Oh my god, that's incredible. We're rich. Thank God. Oh, Violet, now I can finally get some of the things I desperately want.
Sam, I don't plan to use the money unnecessarily. I want to invest it. My dad would want me to do that.
But I've been dying to take some things off my list. A car, an expensive tattoo, a gold wristwatch, and a trip. Finally, I'm gonna live the life I always dreamt of.
Yes, but I want to be responsible with this money. We'll discuss how to use it, but let's not rush.
But we're married. What's mine is yours, right? I mean, we are in this together, right?
That's ridiculous. Let's not think about the inheritance for now. We'll discuss it when the time is right. You have got to calm down, Sam.
We could sell one of the houses. We don't need two, you know.
Sam, stop it already. Let's be practical. This money can secure our future if we use it wisely.
Come on, Violet. I can already imagine us with a new car, matching tattoos.
We'll see. Let's take things one step at a time. We don't have to rush things now, do we?
Fine, but can we at least consider the car? An upgrade on what we have currently won't be a bad idea. We're rich now, and we should live as rich people do, Violet. You're killing my dreams, Violet. I mean, this is what we've always prayed for, Violet.
I know. I just want us to make smart decisions.
Sounds like you don't trust my decisions and choices. Do you know how annoying and painful that is? You know what? Let's discuss this next time. Can't deal with this negative energy right now.
Hey, Sam? Just got home and noticed some of your stuff is gone. What's up?
Yeah, well, don't expect me to stay in the house after the insult I got from you about my share of your inheritance.
Insult? What are you saying, Sam? I just said your demand for the money was unreasonable. I'm not squandering away my inheritance.
Unreasonable? Violet, I thought you'd be happy to share some of that money with me, especially for the car and the gold wristwatch. I'm not asking for everything.
Sam, it's not that simple. I can't just give away my inheritance like that. We shouldn't spend this money on frivolities, Sam.
Well, it doesn't look like you're planning to, and I'm not coming back until you see reason.
Fine. Do whatever you want. You can stay away as long as you want, okay?
I'm done for now. You know what, Violet? It's pretty clear you don't care about me at all. You should actually be begging for me to come back.
Beg? Why should I beg you, Sam? That's not happening anytime soon.
You really don't care, do you? After all we've been through? I thought you did.
Sam, you're being unreasonable. We can't spend the money just like that. My father didn't work to build all that for me to just squander it.
Unreasonable? You're the one being unreasonable here. I thought we were a team. You're supposed to be my wife.
A team? Sam, a team means working together, not making unreasonable demands.
I can't believe you're choosing your inheritance over me. Violet, what are you doing?
It's not about choosing, Sam. It's about being responsible with the money.
Responsible? Come on, Violet. We could have had a great life with that money. Just imagine the things we can do. Get expensive cars, go on luxury trips.
A great life built on unrealistic demands? I don't think so.
You know what? I'm not gonna waste any more time arguing with you. If you don't want me back, fine.
Fine.
It's obvious you don't care. I was a fool.
Sam, it's not about not caring. It's about being practical.
Practical? Practical would be using the money for a better life, not keeping it locked away.
Sam, you're not understanding. You don't get the picture.
Maybe I don't want to understand. Maybe I want someone who values me more than their inheritance.
Really? That's what this is about? Are you there? Sam? Hey, don't you think you're forgetting something?
Already missing me, huh? I thought as much.
I'm actually in your DM for a different reason. You left your second phone at home. You should come get it.
I hope you didn't go through my phone.
I did. And I am embarrassed to see the kind of man I married. A certain Laura kept calling. Turns out you've been dating her for a year and even promised to get married to her.
Just wow. Well, it's a good thing you found out. I almost got high blood pressure thinking about how to break the news to you. Guess where I am right now?
I don't care. You can be wherever you choose to be.
I'm at Laura's house. I fell out of love with you a while ago. You nag too much. You're always in a bad mood and you don't appreciate me.
That's what you tell yourself, right? You know very well that's not true.
Well, that's how I feel. You've been making me feel unwanted.
You are cheating, Sam. That's the real issue here. You are an unfaithful partner.
It's not cheating. We're drifting apart. We're becoming more like strangers every day.
Drifting apart? You've been dating someone else, and you promised to marry her. You know what you have done, Sam?
It's complicated, Violet. It is not that simple, okay?
Complicated? It's simple. You lied to me, cheated on me, and now you're at her place? You left me for her, Sam.
I didn't lie, I just didn't tell you.
Oh, that makes it better.
I was gonna tell you, but I didn't know how.
So you were just going to keep this a secret forever?
No, not forever. I just needed the right time.
There's never a right time for betrayal, Sam. You are a liar and a cheat, and nothing will change that.
Look, we're obviously not working. I fell out of love. I need to go offline. I had to attend to something very quickly. We can continue this another time.
Sure, whatever.
How dare you lock the door on me when I came over to the house?
You had no business being at the house, Sam. Shouldn't you still be at Laura's place?
It's still my house. It's still our house.
I don't care. I paid the last rent.
I only came over to pick up some clothes.
I don't care.
I also came over to discuss our divorce. I believe it is important we start the process.
Oh, really? Well, go ahead.
I'm divorcing you, Violet. I don't think this will ever work out, and it is best we go our separate ways.
Oh, beautiful, Sam. Send the papers. I can't wait to sign them.
I will. The past year of my life has been horrible. Living with someone I don't love.
Oh, poor you.
I would have left earlier, but when your dad fell sick, I decided to wait. I knew he would die soon, and you would inherit his property.
What? I can take every other thing, but not this.
Don't be so shocked. Laura and I even threw a mini party when the old man died.
You're despicable. I hate everything about you, Sam. How could you?
Now that I'm divorcing you, I'm entitled to half of your inheritance. I'll sell my share of the mansion and buy another house where Laura and I will live. It's a win for me, dear Violet.
Sam, don't you think you are missing something very important?
What's that?
Let's just say you won't be getting any part of my inheritance.
I'm legally entitled to it. I'm your husband.
Sam, do you even know what's legally entitled? You cheated on me, plotted with Laura, and celebrated my dad's death. That doesn't sound like a loving husband to me. You won't get a penny, Sam. You don't deserve anything from me.
It's not about whether I deserve it or not. It's about what the law says.
Well, a big shock awaits you if you think that way.
Violet, what have you done? Reply to my messages right now. Violet!
Can you stop blowing up my phone?
Just ended a meeting with my lawyer. He says inheritance isn't treated as marital assets. I have no right to your inheritance.
Wow, Sam. Just figuring that out? That's the bitter truth. I'm so sorry your little plan didn't work out.
It's a lie. I'm sure you paid my lawyer to lie to me. I'll get to the root of this. I'm not done yet, Violet.
Oh, sure, Sam. Go ahead. Get to the root. I will be waiting. Maybe you should also do some research and stop sounding like a dull fellow.
You think this is a joke, Violet?
No, Sam. Why would I? Am I laughing? It's not a joke. It's the law. Inheritance is separate from marital assets. I thought you were smart enough to know that.
This has nothing to do with being smart. You teamed up with my lawyer to lie to me. But guess what? I won't back off that easily. I can't believe he would even take sides with you. I will talk to your lawyer. I'll take everything you hold dear.
Love to see you try.
You were right. I've done my research. I have no right to your inheritance. I'm getting nothing.
Oops, that hurts. I feel bad for you. LOL.
I don't know what came over me. For the past 3 days, thoughts of you have filled my mind. I regret everything I did. Can we start over?
Start over? LOL. What about Laura?
She dumped me when she found out she couldn't get a part of my inheritance. I'm sure she doesn't love me. I don't want a woman like that. I'm sorry for everything. Can we make amends? I'm ready to make this work.
Sam, I don't want a rotten love like yours that wouldn't stay through thick and thin. It's over. I don't think I can do this anymore.
No, it can't be over. I was with you when you had nothing. How can I leave now that you're rich? It's a big loss for me.
I don't need you anymore in my life.
Violet, please, I'm desperate to have you back. I need you now.
It's over, Sam. I can't trust you anymore.
I will turn a new leaf, I promise. It won't be like the old times.
Too late, bro.
Violet, please, I love you. I can't live without you.
You mean you can't live without my money?
I made a mistake, Violet. I want you back for you, not for the money. I can't lose you.
Sam, I can't go back to how things were.
No, things won't be like the old times. We can make it better. I'll be a better man.
Too late. Thanks for letting me know how you genuinely feel about me.
Just give me a second chance. Please.
You have overstayed your welcome. Now leave my DM.
Violet, please, I'm sorry.